Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Solar TV, where we broadcast every 24 hours. For today, we have our guest here today who is going to be talking about Active Care UK. And the person in charge for today is Miss Caroline. And then we have other colleague here who is Carmen. Yeah, I'm not going to introduce them all the while, but I would like them to introduce themselves. If you don't mind, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Caroline Abimbola Orekoya. Um, I am the CEO of Active Care UK Open Dialogue. Thank you very much.
Good evening to the valued listeners out there. We are excited to introduce Active Care, and my name is Carmen. Active Care is an organisation committed to making a difference in our community. We recognise the challenges faced by many individuals, especially those struggling with mental health issues and homelessness. Active Care UK aims to provide holistic support through various workshops and activities, including music therapy, arts, crafts, fitness, group counselling, and one to one talking therapy. Our goal is to create a safe haven that supports rehabilitation, minimizes hospitalization, and promotes overall well-being. We invite individuals of all ages, predominantly from low income and devastated backgrounds, to join us in this transformation journey towards a better mental health and well-being. We also extend our invitations to anybody who is welcome to come. Our address is 60 Patmos Road, London, SW9 6AF. We operate on the last 2 Mondays of every month, and anybody's welcome to come.
Okay. Thank you very much for your introduction. As we all know, I'm an engineer here at Solar TV. My guests today, they came here purposely just to introduce the organization where they were working for. And as you rather said, they want the chair lady who is Caroline, and the co-coordinator who is Kaman. I'm
Yes,
sorry to if I do because
that's okay.
I'm sorry to you for the pronunciation, but I know people that knows you. They would know that I made this is my first time of. Well, I can call Caroline
That's good.
very easy.
That's good
Okay,
of you.
But by the time that I'm going to know you further, I will be able to pronounce it properly.
that's
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
sorry for that.
That's
It's
Um,
okay.
Before we start, I would like you particularly, as I'm talking about Caroline.
Yeah.
So, what is your intention on this organization?
Right. Because I'm the founder of Active Care UK Open Dialogue, um, and I was once diagnosed for bipolar disorder, but and I was much, what do you call it, section more than 17 times, but I improve myself and I get better. And then this is the reason why I formed this group, which is Active Care UK Open Dialogue. And I want everybody to know that the reason why I got better is because of I got counseling from my family and do fitness with my son, Stephen Orekoya. I'm sure he will listen to this and will be happy to hear his mom's voice. Anyway, That's all. The best thing that's ever happened to me is that I get well by all those things in my family, and I want to project something like that to the audience that are listening to me now. Thank you very much.
Um, Thank you very much for letting us know. And then I think your idea of bringing it to public is a good idea,
That's right.
because I can see that there are some people that will be hiding,
Hmm.
that they don't want to say it out.
Exactly.
But if you don't say it out, how does people want to
Get help.
support you? And
How
how
do
do
you
you
get
want to?
help?
Because your experience can support other people
That's right.
to go through. There are some people that, okay, they fall into the trap and they don't know how to come out.
Exactly.
But with your
Basically,
experience is that you understand it very
Yes,
well.
that's right.
I will now come to your co-coordinator,
Coordinator.
Carmen.
Carmen, who's going to tell us more about it.
Well, we're open to all types of people, partially sighted, people who are lonely,
Yes.
people who feel sad.
Hmm.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come or phone us up, and we'll be willing to talk to you, offer you some counseling. And it's good just to have like a community what you can come to, and everyone's got an understanding and you don't feel discriminated for nothing at all.
Thank you very much. I think I'm welcome if I want to be
That's
your
right.
partner.
Yeah.
So what
want
is my
to be.
own? I will be the co-organizer. Or
Yes.
what do
Yes.
I do?
The engineer.
The engineer. Thank you very much. It is a good thing to talk to you about this information.
I was going to say so. If any listeners out there, if you know anybody who might be lonely, sad, no matter if they're elderly, young, and they need some support, please do get in contact with Active Care UK. We want to help people in the community.
That's good. What about? Could you please? You can, what do you think? What she said is part of your organization.
Yeah. Well, Carmen is saying the same thing that I actually will have to talk about. If you're feeling lonely, stress, under mental health as well. I know that it's very bad when people goes to the hospital for and they rough handle that person. They what do you call it
Please,
falsify
what do you mean by rough handle?
like
When you said
the
rough
stigma.
handle,
Yes, when because I was once a mental health user as well.
okay, it's a
Do you understand? And
service user.
user. And then
And
what
then
they did to me
you
there.
were admitted in hospital.
Yes, more than 17 times.
More than
That
70
was the
times.
section.
And then you think
They are not
abuse
doing.
their power.
Yes, they're using their power and the opportunity to section people and all that kind of thing and look what you call it inject them by force against their own willing.
Sorry to
Yes.
cut you, because when you said
Yes, forceful.
forceful
Yes.
something, because I work with people with
Yes,
mental disorder,
that's right.
and then there is different sections
Yeah,
on admitting a patient
that's right.
in hospital.
Hmm.
If they, if any, because I believe that, okay, the organization, the NHS, they give you support, and then the support they giving on that section mental
Under the
health act.
yes,
We
enter.
have a section whereby it give the police 135 section to arrest a people with mental
Mental health.
disorder,
Yes,
and then we have section 136, which is assessment, 3 days assessment
right.
for just to assess the person, because if they are mentally ill or maybe drug induced or anything. And then we have section 2, which is 28 days. 28 days they cannot force you to have medication or to do anything. But we just observing assessment. And if
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't even know that.
But at the end of the day,
and
Carmen,
then
in fact,
we have section 3, which is 6 months
yes,
section.
I've been on that
Section
one twice.
Section Section
Oh my
3
Lord.
is something that, okay, they know that, okay, you are not complying, maybe after the 28 days, you are not complying with medication, and they believe you need to have the medication for you to get better and go home. Those areas, they can force to give you medication.
Yes.
And if you are not complying with the medication, the consultant have the right to say, okay, when he's doing this, when the person is deteriorating and everything, they can inject. So if you said forceful, when you say forceful, I'm sorry to.
Yes, it's okay
It's
because
what
I
you
have the
are. You are the
experience.
one that have been there.
Yes.
But I'm a service provider.
Exactly.
You are the service users, and then sometimes we we service providers, sometimes we go out of hand. That maybe this person is giving you a problem, or maybe you need to. So, but there's a way. The way of approach
Yes.
is matters, and when somebody now become ill, because I don't want to say much about people in there,
Yeah.
but there's a lot is happening. But with the support that you are, what you get from the hospital, what do you think? Do you think it make you better, or it make you not better?
I'll tell you one thing. The result I got from the hospital is about when you're thinking that things is going to get better and all that kind of thing. While I was in the hospital, it doesn't, because at the end of the day, I was the one who fixed my mind by myself. Do you understand? Not the tablet or whatever. Instead of that, they even tried to overdose me with in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. Do you understand that? I don't recollect those people's name, but I tell you one thing: they did something terrible. Do you understand? There was what do you call it? A lady that I met in when it was in St. Thomas's Hospital. Her name was Rachel. um what do you call it, one of the home treatment actually went to her house and they raped her. Do you understand? These are home treatment I'm talking about. Do you understand that? And then now Rachel went back to hospital where is in St. Thomas's, when the mental health hospital was there at the basement. And then what do you call it, she died in the hospital.
Oh, sorry
Do you
to
understand
hear.
that? And a lot of people,
Rest in
Melanie
peace.
John, we were meant to do this active care together. She hanged herself in what do you call it, on Vauxhall and all that kind of thing. And these things are very devastated to me to hear those things. There were even nurses from the hospital that were calling me and saying to me, this is what happened to this person. Do you understand? There was a lady that called um hold on, can I, Maxine, her name is. She set herself on fire in her own home, and that was during the time that I was um, at home. And then a nurse from the hospital told me that what she did to herself. When she was in the hospital, she normally show me all the medication that they give to her. It's about 15 types every 3 hours that they give to her. And she told me, she said, Caroline, if I don't get better, I'm gonna burn down this hospital and all that kind of. At that time, they are allowed to smoke in the hospital. So I think about my children that, oh, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Do you understand that? Um, and then I told what she said to one of the nurses in the hospital there, so that she could not set the hospital on fire. So the hospital and the one of the nurses went to her and asked her about the her setting of the hospital into fire. And she said that what do you call it, later on she said they took all the matches from her, cigarettes and everything. And then I felt so guilty when she told me that, Carolina, told you something confidential, and then you went to tell these nurses and all that kind of thing. I said that, Maxine, I'm so sorry about that, because I'm thinking about my children, that if I get burned down in the hospital, my children will miss me a lot. And other things that happened in between the hospital during my own admission. I remember when I gave birth to Grace Oluwakemi Orekoya. That's my last daughter. She's now in university now. Um, the lady called Olubumi, she knows I was pregnant. My pregnancy was about 7 months old then. everything, and they said they were restricting me of anything, and my dad was there actually watching them doing step. Olubumi sat on my belly. Do you understand? That sat on my belly. She can
You
hear
mean
me.
the
The
nurse,
nurses,
sis.
and
One
she
of
knows
the
that my
nurse.
belly is big. Do you understand that I have to fall into delivery and everything. I tell you one thing. I had Grace Oluwakemi, Priscilla, at 26 weeks. The doctor told me that she would not be able to survive, but she survived. If she reach a certain month, she won't be able to talk. She will be disabled. She will be this, she will be that. But I says to them, because of the God that I serve, He does not leave me alone nor forsake me. I said, Priscilla will grow up just like my other children, and she does. I thank God for that. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much for the
Yes.
information. I can see, like I've not been able, since I've been working at this setup. I've not been able to interview anyone, any of my service users, who can be able to come out and tell me about what they face
Mm-hmm.
in the hospital. But thank you for letting us
Thank you
know.
very much.
And then how? So you said you help yourself because you are thinking about your children,
Yeah.
and you think about your family.
Yes.
That okay, yeah, these are your priorities.
Yes, that's
You
right.
need to get better.
Yes.
And then get back home.
Yes.
That is a good thinking,
Mm-hmm.
because some people, when they fall into the trap, they don't think about that anymore. No matter how you
Mm-hmm.
counsel
Yeah.
or talk to them about anything,
Mm-hmm.
they just believe that okay, no, I don't. This is not right. This is not good for me. But two things works in mental health
Yeah.
setup: medication and then counseling,
Mm-hmm.
Support.
support, and the support.
Yes, and that's what
Yeah.
I
And there's various different types of support an individual can
Okay, do
get
you have anything
suffering
to
with mental health. One thing I can say about mental health in London specifically is that if you've got mental health, or you're depressed, you've got anxieties, the doctors only help you for a limited amount of time. It's not
You're right.
continuous. They might help you for 3 months, they might help you for 6 months, and then you're lost again. So there's nothing like continuous to help somebody with mental health, or someone who's lonely. So that's why we've set up this group. So if there is people out there, we want them to feel welcomed. We want them to feel safe,
Mm-hmm.
and we want them to leave with positive feelings
Yes.
of well-being.
Yes.
That's the aim.
I really agree with you, because this is my first time. I've been having it in mind that this kind of a thing we need to set it up.
Mhm.
And when Caroline approached me, I think I'm the one that introduced myself to her, and they said, I need to talk about this, and when we start, you can be doing it every day, because we need to bring some people out of the
Yes,
net
definitely.
to make sure that okay, they get the support they
That
need.
they want.
This thing, how many days do you have? Any like a day center where they can
Go
be
on.
coming?
On the leaflet.
Well, as I said to you earlier, it's the last 2 Mondays of the month.
Last 2 Monday of the month.
Yes, only 2 sessions for the month, but we're offering talking therapy. We're offering counselling.
Okay.
So if someone needs counselling, or you know someone who needs support, we're here as well for the black community, but it doesn't matter who it is. But do you know what I mean? Everyone's welcome to come. We're friendly.
Okay.
And the most important thing I say is always making people feel safe.
Yes. You're right.
That is a
Karen.
number one issue. Do you understand me? If
Yeah.
someone don't feel safe, they're not going to come back.
They're gonna.
We want people to come back.
And then, if I ask you, since you established this organization, how many people have come and they got the support they needed?
Hundreds of people have come and gone over the years.
Okay, I will volunteer something. I'm
Yes.
gonna the next section. I'm gonna be there,
Mhm.
record and interview people. Is that
Okay.
Oh,
what? Will
that's
you
fi-
be okay?
That's okay.
that's fine.
That's okay.
And maybe if you want to do a little thing on the radio station for people to call up and get some support, or if we can, reasonable, I'm up for doing that as well, because exposure, education will help people handle
Things
whatever they're
properly.
going through.
Yeah, yeah. I'm happy to do anything to support the organization,
Okay, thank you.
and then I think we are going to be working together now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how your schedule is. If something that you're willing to be doing every day, 30 minutes, you are really welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then by Monday, the Monday that you are doing it, we're going to be doing it. You let people know that okay, we're going to be doing live show
Okay.
direct from where where you are doing it.
Okay.
So that will support us to make sure that okay, people that getting the support, the government knows that
Yes.
you are doing it.
Yes. Even though
Because
we are funded by National Lottery now, there's other fundings that we can sort out for, and then thinking that to build homes and clinic and everything over here as well, as
okay,
well as in Nigeria.
okay. What I will suggest is that to now, I've known your mission and I know what I understand
Yes.
what you stand for. But to me, I'm the support I can give is that if you want to be doing it every day, you let me know
Yeah.
when you want to be coming, and we're going to be doing it to make sure that everybody knows
Yes.
about the
Thank you
organization.
very much.
And then also, there's a lot.
There
Because
is a lot.
there
I
is a
don't
lot.
think we're going to finish everything
There's
in
a
this
lot because
session.
the support you are giving,
Yeah.
nobody has ever come out that okay, I've got this, I got this because of you, because of this your organization.
Yeah.
They've gained this, they've gained that. So, but by doing it every time and then by
Yes.
doing it on live show,
Yeah.
I think people will come in together and
That's right.
understand.
Yeah.
It is.
And I don't want us to go too much further today.
Yes.
But I just want you to say something pertaining to this organization deeply. And I want Carmen to
Yeah.
say it.
Mindfulness,
Mindfulness. That's one.
well-being,
Two.
communication.
Thank you very much. You know, you are going to continue, but I think, you know, when you said communication is most important in
Very,
life.
very much important.
There is some things that we are lacking, especially in this country.
Yes.
Where I came from, my background is Nigeria. We associate a lot.
Yeah.
So that is why you can see nobody. You don't see people having stress. You don't see people that they might be having stress, but you don't see people that okay. You see them that okay, yeah, because they don't have somebody to communicate with. But here, mind your business and mind my business.
Yes.
You cannot just go to your neighbor that you want to
Say
knock
that-
on their
yes.
house,
No.
or you cannot
They
do
say
something.
call the ambulance
And
or call the
anything
police.
you want to do, you will think twice
Yes.
Yeah.
because they will might think that okay, you are impersonation or all this
Yes.
thing because you have become a law.
If you have a
But
problem,
the
they,
thing-
sorry,
What?
Joseph.
Yeah.
If they have any problem in this country, believe me or not, they will call ambulance, call police or whatever. Do you understand that? They don't really need the person that is seeking for help does not really get help from their neighbor or anybody.
I'm
that
not
you're talking
blaming. I'm
about.
not blaming them.
No.
It is the law that
It-
gives
In
barrier.
in this country, it's like an epidemic, innit?
Yeah.
It's like people. Do you know how much millions or thousands of people are at home just alone every day? They don't talk to no one, and then it continues for years, and then they don't even realize they've got a mental health problem.
Just to support you, there is one lady she just passed away. I will say they passed away. I don't
Yeah.
know much. I cannot say what caused the death.
Yes.
She was a good choir in my church.
Yeah.
Very well. When I was going to that church in those days, I'm a kind of person where I can gear you up.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not talking, I would know. They know me like, okay, this man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when they sent the picture, I said, what happened to this girl? It's depression. And then something suddenly, because when they said they will go to her house, they will knock on the door, they will tell them, I'm okay, I don't want to call, I don't want to, before you know, she died.
You see the thing with the depression,
Yeah.
we don't know what it is that's causing the depression. Someone could be getting abused at home from their parents, their boyfriends, their husbands. Do you know what I mean? It could be many things why someone's depressed. We just don't know. And that's why it's good to communicate.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
How do you think we can tackle depression? Do you think we can tackle depression?
I think we can, and that's what Active Care is trying to do.
That is why the organization is on board.
Yes.
And you are there for them anytime they called you.
Yes.
Is it possible for you to call the number again in case they want to call and for counseling? Can you give us the number again?
Do you want the number?
Yeah, just for people to know that they know in case they need any support.
All right, we've got the landline number here, which is 020 3669 3391. That is the landline number.
Okay.
We also have a mobile numbers that you can call, and I will call out the first one now. 078
Yep.
76 106 646. That's the first mobile number. The second mobile number is 07930 144 656. You can also reach us via email at info@actioncareuk.com.
Thank you for the information.
And you can go to the website as well.
I put the leaflet on here for people to see it.
Yes.
But I still love the way you let people know that they can get his support by calling.
Yes.
And then there is a monthly event,
Drop-in session
center for every month. So thank you very much for coming, and we are not going to take your time. We will stop here by maybe tomorrow. Our guest you might still come tomorrow to prepare yourself with people that will be calling in, because our guest doesn't know that you are coming in today.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe that's why they didn't call. But by the time that they are going to be calling, maybe by when you are doing it regularly, I'm going to volunteer. That is my own support to the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, every day you want to be coming, let me know, that we can put it online.
Well, if we can give motivational talks to people via the radio station, you never know. It might enlift someone, it might inspire someone to get up and change and do something different.
Not to be a zero type person.
No,
I just need to take my life, because people just think like, okay, what is the essence of living?
Yes.
And before you know, they do something silly.
Yeah.
And then no matter, because we are not in that person's shoe. I know what I'm going through. You know what you are going through. Oh, you know what but the way you can handle it is different.
Definitely.
There is sometimes when I would think about silly things. But I would not think, is that the end? What about the children? What about this? What about, I would think different way. Then I will come back to my senses.
That's
you know what I do to clear my own stress? I will just go to TK Maxx.
Wow.
Going up and down,
shopping,
shopping.
It's called retail therapy.
When if I can buy one shoe that place I will wear the shoe there. Take the old one, put it in the bag, and start coming back. I will be happy. So likewise, we need to encourage people.
That's right.
Not that to commit suicide or to do something silly is the next step. You have we have an organization now who is there for them to talk to, and even do you do home visit at all?
Not
well?
yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I do home visits.
You do home visit.
Yeah.
And then you go where you can go and talk to that person, and maybe when they called and they need you to come.
Yeah.
And then
Why not?
that's good. That is what they need, and I'm going to be there. We're going to be doing together.
I'm also like a community connector, and I'm also like a first aid mental health aider.
Okay.
So I do like help people.
That's good.
So, but to do with active care, if anyone needs any support, we will always try our best to help them, and if we can't, we'll pass them on to the right organizations where they can get that help or support in that field.
Okay. And thank you very much for.
Okay, one more last thing.
Yes.
The next sessions we've got is the 22nd of April and the 29th, and we also have hot food.
Where is that?
At the session.
Yeah, because I would like to come for the.
Yes, you can come for some, yeah?
I can come for some.
Yes.
But you let me know in advance because I'm a busy person
Okay.
here.
Yes.
I know in a day before or 2 days before.
Yeah.
And we can come there, cover the event, do
Yes.
everything and
Yes.
post it.
Thank
Okay.
We know that, okay, we are going to achieve our
Something
goals.
better.
And
Yes.
we are going to give the support
Yes.
that people needed.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And Mother Caroline,
Yes.
do you have anything to contribute to because we are
Yes.
running up now. We want something from you. We want
Yes.
you to gear us up. Talk
Yes.
about something that will
You
gear
know, I'll
us
tell you
up.
one thing. It'd be good for people to come down to the venue and everything. The address, Carmen has already supplied you with the address, and I'm sure that people will be able to.
Yeah, you
come.
can still say it. That's because
okay.
I want
It's 60 Patmore Road, London,
60
SW.
what?
60 Patmore.
Patmore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patmos
Patmos.
Road.
Yes.
Is it the one that
Actually,
was
it's Ackerman Health Centre.
Uh-huh.
It's a doctor's surgery, but we've got a couple of rooms.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the doctors or not. I'm very private, very clean, very tidy, very comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We really appreciate your
Thank you.
coming.
Thank
And
you
I
very
believe maybe tomorrow or before weekend you will be doing like
Yeah, something.
one or two sections again.
Yes.
And I will stop here because
Bye, everybody.
yeah,
Thanks for
everybody say
listening.
bye. Okay, say bye to your
Bye. Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Thanks for listening to Active
people.
Care.
Thank you
UK.
very
Bye
much.
bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are about to leave the program now. To all our listeners, thank you for listening, and to people that view that we are not available to view, but it's on YouTube channel. You can go on and view it and see what is going on. But before the end of this week, I think they are coming back 2 or 3 times to come and talk to people about what they call how you can manage your mental health issue.
Yes.
And I really appreciate both of you that come. And then I know there are many. It's only 2 people that come today. Maybe by then when they are coming to a game, there are maybe 4 or 5 people.
Yes.
I don't know, but I believe we are at the point.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank
My
you.
name is Oluwagbenga. People
you.
call me Joseph, and then they call me Engineer Baba. You know, they call me a different names, but I don't mind. And they call me. If you want to call me
It's
Joseph.
okay.
But if you want to call me my African name, it's Oluwagbenga. Can you pronounce it?
I can't pronounce
Okay,
that.
say it again. Say it.
Say it.
Just,
I'm not even going to try.
no, I'll pronounce your own
Go
name.
on, my name.
Yeah.
You go on, tell me slowly.
Oluwagbenga.
Olu Bagbinda.
No, Oluwa.
Olula.
Oluwa.
Olua.
Benga.
Benga.
That's
Benga.
it.
Benga.
Yeah, Benga.
Yes.
Alua Banga.
It's a Benga.
Benga.
Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you
You
very much.
tried. You
You
tried.
see, you tried though.
All right.
Yeah?
It's just like him pronouncing your name and you didn't get it
I
right.
didn't get it yet,
You
yeah.
understand that?
All
So well, whatever. So we forgive you of not pronouncing it wrong. It's Oluwabenga.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you very much for coming. And maybe the next week we're gonna say before the
Yes.
weekend we're gonna see you again.
Yes.
And by the time the